and welcome. My name is Rhonda Parker, and I am the word slinger, game enthusiast, and mastermind behind Words by Parker. If this is your first visit, welcome, and if you're a returning viewer, welcome back. Today, I'm going to talk about my 2021 goals and how those went, and then I'm going to share my 2022 goals, and we'll find out how those do next year. In 2021, I had 3 goals. The first is to publish at least one long-form short story on Amazon. Just something longer than what I'm currently writing. So in the thousands of words category. I actually published a collection of short stories on Amazon. So I've officially published my first book, so now I'm a published author as of November 30th, 2021. Oh my gosh. Okay. And the book is called Snapshot Stories, a Collection of Microfiction Moments. It's available on Amazon, Barnes & Noble, and Kobo. And you can get it in print on Amazon and Barnes & Noble, and ebook on all 3. It is a collection of 175 of my very short stories that I've previously published on Twitter. So if you follow me on Twitter, you may have seen some of these before. But it was a lot of fun to go back and pick some out and put them in collections in the book. And yeah, I'm just... I'm really excited and pleased and proud of this little book. So anyway, it's available now. So goal number 1, check that off. My second goal is to get more involved with VSS 365 on Twitter, doing those once a week and hopefully more often. So who knows, by this time next year, I might be doing it every day. And I did weekly for a while, and I also did daily for a while, which was pretty cool, but I also wasn't able to keep that up. Real life gets in the way. We all know this. But I did meet that goal because I did get more involved with it, and I got a lot of stories for a really cool book. So there you go. And my third goal, which is probably the biggest and most challenging one, is to write with less fear. And while I was able to do that, and I worked on some cool projects because I was able to do that, I have a feeling that that's something I am going to constantly have to work with and work on. I don't know that I'll ever stop being afraid to put my ideas and my stories and characters and worlds out there, but I did work on it, and so I consider that a success. So now that we've talked about 2021, let's talk about what I'm hoping to do in 2022. The first goal that I have is to finish the first draft of the first novel in my steampunk series. So book 1 of 4. I've had this idea for this story since 2014, so it's long past time that I sit down and get the first draft out, no matter how bad it is, because you'll clean it up in the second and subsequent drafts. I know that. I think part of me not getting it out is also part of that fear of putting it out there. So 2022, by this time next year, I expect to have the first draft of that novel done. By golly. My second goal is to produce at least one full cast audio production next year. So we did the first one of those, A Moonlit Dilemma, back in October, and it turned out really great. I enjoyed the process and how everything came together. So I'm looking forward to doing at least one of those in 2022, hopefully more, but we'll see what the year brings. My third goal is to release an ex-listener audio adventure before the end of the year, and hopefully as part of a series. I am a fan of ASMR, and I love the audios where you as the listener are part of the story. You have a name and a backstory, and you fit into this. It's just you're coming in as the listener, so dialogue is directed to you, you're pulled into the action. I love it. I think it's such a cool and clever idea. So, since I've been a fan of those for a few years, I actually want to try my hand at creating one. So we'll see how this goes. So that's before the end of the year. December would still count as before the end of the year. And the fourth goal that I have is to work on planning out content so that it's more consistent. I feel like content on the channel has been kind of all over the place, and I want to be able to get on a regular schedule and plan things out better so that people who are here for the writing content get the writing content. If you're here for the gaming content, you get the gaming content. And those of you who are here to watch me be a goofball in videos, you get the goofball content. I'm okay with that. I accept it. So those are my goals for 2022. Check in this time next year and see how they went. Hopefully well. I'm going for well. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you liked it, please click on the like button. If you didn't, click the dislike button. And if you want to see more content from me, make sure you hit that subscribe button and then tap the bell icon to get notifications. Thank you again for being here, and I wish you all the best in the new year.